Hello students. Today we'll discuss about how to prepare the total debtors account. The main purpose of preparing the total debtors account is either to find out the opening balance of the debtors or the credit sales of the debtors, or it might be cash received from the debtors, or it might be closing balance of the debtors. So these are the four possibility to prepare the total debtors account. Now we'll see one by one what records has to be done in total debtors account. So firstly, you can say as a in question there will be opening balance of the debtors, or it might be like a debtors as on 1st January, it might be there. So that will be called as opening debtors. So that will be recorded in the debit side as to balance brought down or brought forward to written, and you'll write the amount in the amount column. Similarly, you may have the information on cash received from debtors. So when cash received from debtors, it can be written in the credit side as by bank or by cash. So that can be recorded. And at the same time, there might be also information on check received from debtors. So that has to be written as a by bank account in the credit side as by bank, and it will be recorded as check received. Then there might be information on bills receivable received or bills drawn on debtors. So you have to record it as a by bills receivable account. At the same time, that same bill might be dishonored. The meaning of dishonor is cancelled. So when the bill is cancelled, we'll record in the opposite side, that is in the debit side, as two bills receivable dishonored. Okay, or two bills receivable account, and in bracket you'll write it as a bills receivable dishonored. Then other items, like you can say another item, that is a where check might be dishonored. So that will be recorded in the two side again as a two bank account, that is check dishonored entry will be entered. Then there will be some other information like a discount allowed. So you'll write in the credit side as by discount allowed. Then you have information bad debts. So that will be recorded in the credit side as by bad debts. Similarly, sales return. So that will be written in the buy side or credit side as by sales return. Then you may have closing debtors. So that will be recorded as a by balance carried forward or carried down. That will be recorded here. Then you have to do the total of both the sides. So whichever total is greater, you'll write that in the total column and then find out the balance. So balance may be called as credit sales. So your question might be asked for 4 marks in the semester point of view as find out the credit sales. So your answer will be credit sales. And if it is find out the opening balance of debtors, then the balancing figure will be to balance brought down. Or if the question is find out the closing balance of the debtors, then it will be called as a by balance carried down. Or find out the cash received from the debtors, then your answer will be by cash account. Or if you write bank also, it is not an issue. So this is how it has to be followed to prepare the total debtors account. Okay, now let us work out one question on from the following details find out the credit sales by preparing the total debtors account. Okay, first we need to draw the lines here and heading as a total debtors account. So first item we have, that is two opening debtors 60,000. So where we'll write that? So we'll write here as a two opening balance or two opening debtors, you can write there. So the amount is a 60,000. Okay. So moving on to the second item, that is cash received from debtors. So cash received from debtors, you'll write in the buy side as by cash account, or you can write it as by bank also, as I told in the format. So the amount is 3,55,000. Clear? Okay. Next you have, that is a check received from debtors. So check received means you'll write it as a by bank account. By bank account you'll write, for check received the amount is 45,000. 45,000. Okay. Next item is bills receivable received during the year. So that will be recorded as a, in the credit side, as by bills receivable account, and the amount is 20,000. Okay. Next item you have, that is a bills receivable honored during the year. So here honored means you met amount, or you received the amount on bills receivable. So for that the entry will be cash account debtor to bills receivable. So you are not finding the total debtors there, so that will not appear in the total debtors account. So that will be not recorded. Remember, when you have bills honored, that has to be ignored. Next, check from debtors dishonored. So dishonored means it is cancelled. So when it is cancelled, you'll write in the debit side as to bank account, because it is a check dishonored. So when check received, you'll write in the credit side as by bank. So when check is dishonored, you'll write in the to side as a to bank account. The amount is a 2,000. 2,000. Okay. Next item you have bad debts written off. So when bad debts are there, so that will be recorded in the buy side as by bad debts. By bad debts. So the amount of bad debts is 5,000. 5,000. Okay. Next you have sales return. So that will be recorded as a by sales return. By sales return. So the amount here is a 4,000. 4,000. Next you have bills receivable dishonored. Again, dishonor means cancel. So bills receivable dishonor, will write in the to side as to bills receivable account. When dishonor, you are writing the it is debit side. The amount here, it is a 1,000. It is a 1,000. Okay. Next, provision for doubtful debts. As I told you, that is a some items will be given here which has to be ignored. So provision for doubtful debts also has to be ignored when you prepare the total debtors account. Then last item you have, that is a closing debtors. So closing debtors, you'll write in the buy side as a buy balance brought, it is carried down. Okay, or closing balance of, you can write there. Okay, closing balance you can write, or you can write it as a by balance carried down. Okay, so no issues. So the amount is 68,000. Okay, all items are done. Now you need to do the total. Total of the both the sides has to be done. So you'll get a total of 4,97,000. Okay. So credit side is greater than debit side. So you'll write in the both the sides. You'll write there total. Here you'll be writing as 4,97,000. So total both the sides 4,97,000. Then you'll get a balance. So you'll get a balance here as a 4,34,000. You'll get a balance of 4,34,000. Now this answer is called as a credit sales. So to credit sales, that is the balancing figure. I hope it is understood here how to find out the credit sales. So this is how to prepare the credit sales.